Hey guys, today I have a walkthrough for you, only this time it's my oldest sketchbooks that I have. 1993 and 94, and this one is 94. I chose two sketchbooks because there aren't that many pages in them. I obviously back then ripped pages out that I didn't like, which is totally not cool, but because that's something I preach against. Don't rip them out. Save everything in your sketchbook so that you can see how you progress, which you will see. I don't rip them all out in here, but it must have been something I totally did. So anyway, this one starts in 1993. I've got stickers on the front as usual. This is from my husband's old band, Blindside. Yeah! Such nostalgia right there. Here, I'm going to move this one out of the way. Yeah, just some flowers here. This was February 26, 1993. I don't really remember anything about it. This was a poem. I'm pretty sure I must have written it. I think I was trying to write poetry back then. Not my thing. And it was probably really depressing. But I was dating a guy that did a lot of poetry like this, so I just thought I'd give it a go. Will not read that. Yeah. Here's a page that I didn't rip out. It says, I don't know what this is. And someone else wrote, this is a melted electric cord with tape around it. Alrighty then. Let's make sure this is... Yeah, okay. Okay, this is a sketch... Oh, Mr. Dog. This is a sketch of my husband, now husband. Back then we were dating, and he had a very long, wonderful mane of hair that was gorgeous. And all the girls loved to run their fingers through it. So yeah, I guess it's good that he got rid of that, right? No, I wish he still had it, but you know, that's the changing of the times. Nothing I can do about that. This is a thing from my husband's band back then, Blindside. A legendary piece here. Oh my goodness. I can't remember if we ever used this for anything. We might have used it for a sticker. I don't know. One of my favorite flowers. Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but they bloom every year along the side of the road. So there's a little sketchy poo of that. This is a drawing that my son drew. He was probably, let's see, by this time he was probably a year old, or maybe this was later and he just opened the sketchbook and started drawing in it. I don't know, because I don't know if you can draw a smiling face at a year old. Probably not. I was very into Smurfs, and I still am. I just don't have, I have a huge collection, but I have nowhere to store it, right, or nowhere to display it, so it's in storage. So, but here's a Smurfy picture. This, I remember wanting to draw something and I totally ripped this off from somewhere. I think it was possibly Mad Magazine, because this I did not create. I think I just put my name behind it. I don't know. Oh, here's a sketch of my son. Let's see, March and April 1994. And we have a picture, this picture somewhere. He's sitting in a cardboard box. How cute! Blank page. We got some blank pages. I got some tie-dye with crayon. A random tree. This might be it. This might be it for this one. Yep, no back cover because it's so old. Let's go to the next one. We got some Smurfy stickers here. Barney, because my son, 1994. This is a band that never happened, that I kind of, I can't really remember if it was someone else's band or this was a band that I possibly wanted to make with Travis, and it never happened. Ambivalence. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Oh, Animaniacs. Hello, Nurse. September 1994. Another Smurfy picture. I'm sure I copied this from something. I did not draw that. by myself. I just colored it with colored pencils, probably some micron pen. Here's a sketch of my son again. Let's see, October 1994, so he was a little over a year old. Here's a picture of a sketch of my husband after he cut his hair off. Womp womp. Let's see, October 1994, some dinosaurs. Yeah! Maybe I should take this sketch and make it into a painting nowadays. I don't know. Oh, this is an interesting one to me, anyway. This is a sketch that I eventually made into a painting, which I probably have a picture of this painting somewhere. I'm going to have to look for it. It was one of my very first good paintings. It's like a cave looking out and you see the earth, but it's actually an eyeball too. So yeah, I'll try to find a picture of that to flash on the screen. Oh, let's see. This is when my husband had an eye surgery before we were married. He had a detached retina. Poor guy. Oh, there goes my dog. And the doorbell. And another picture from that. Another picture from that surgery. And I think that's about it. We have some doodles that I did with Dustin. And then this was from a flyer that I made for my husband's band. Legendary. Legendary. And some more doodles by Justin Furman. So cute. So yeah, that's it. These are my oldest sketchbooks I have. I do have some drawings from whenever I was a kid somewhere, but I'll have to dig those up somewhere. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you would like to ask me any questions, feel free, and be sure to like and subscribe. Later.